Michael Moore was allowed on MSNBC. I don't know how that happened, but it was during a panel that featured people like McCaskill and Steve Schmidt, people who weren't so friendly to Democratic candidates like Bernie Sanders. And so Michael Moore specifically defended Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All proposal. Take a look.
When you guys were talking about how we have to be more moderate or move to the center, that's how we're going to win next year. See, to me, I think moving to the center, I am the center. I am the mainstream now of the Democratic Party. The majority of Americans agree with me and Bernie on all the issues, whether it's health care for all, whether it's climate change, minimum wage, mass incarceration, but down the whole list. The American people have moved left. So the center is now more of these sorts of things. This is what we believe. So when you say that, like for instance, with Joe Biden said tonight, 160 million Americans want to keep their private insurance. Says who? Are you actually talking to people about this? Yes, they want the assurance that whatever we have with the new Medicare for All is essentially just a transfer from what they have with their good union health care. It's going to be that, but it's going to be better for you. You're not going to have co-pays and deductibles. Fine, but what the average Democrat and the average American does not like the health insurance company. They hate Aetna and Cigna and United Healthcare.
It's so important to include voices like that because that's a perspective that debunks a very common talking point against Medicare for All. Like, because the way that opponents frame it is, ooh, you're gonna lose access to your doctor. They word it in a way that make people think you're not gonna be able to see the doctor that you like to go see if we switch over to a Medicare for All system. But no, it just means that you're not gonna be dealing with private insurance anymore. You can still go to your provider unless your doctor decides, no, I'm not gonna take the payment from the single payer system.
Yeah.
Which I highly doubt that there's gonna be an issue with that.
So look, I'm gonna tell you a rando inside baseball thing, just so you, I hope, get the sense we're not biased about this. I don't know why Michael Moore won't come on the show. I don't know if it's because he's friends with Bill Maher or if he thinks online media is no big deal. I don't know what it is, but I'm bitter about it, okay? So in that, why am I telling you this? So I don't wanna root for him. Okay, and that's just personal. He's an American hero. That's absolutely right what he said on MSNBC. Thank God they consider him a celebrity and put him on. So my instinct is not to root for Michael Moore because I don't know, I'm weirdly bothered that he won't ever come on the Young Turks, okay? So I'm being honest with you guys. But his voice is so important. I mean, it's like one of those science fiction movies where there's a glitch in the system and on TV, it accidentally shows you the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah.
Right? And everyone's like, oh my God, that's true. We all think that. And all we've ever heard is the opposite. And so, Michael Moore, thank you for representing the Rebel Alliance, which now is the significant majority of the American people. He's absolutely right on the facts. Check any poll, any poll. But look, guys, look at the corporate media. You have Fox News, bunch of lunatics, Trump's right about everything, blah, blah, blah. Then you have CNN, establishment is right about everything. Corporate Democrats and corporate Republicans are wonderful. Okay, we got a little problem with Trump, obviously, right? But the establishment is great. Okay, hold the center. Then you have MSNBC and they're supposed to represent the left. But what do they have? Okay, look at that panel before Michael Moore came on. Steve Schmidt, not only a current Republican, was involved in 2 Republican presidential candidates, picked Sarah Palin, and was in the middle of running Howard Schultz's campaign and had to take a break from MSNBC, would have cost us the election single-handedly. Then you've got McCaskill, a corporate Democrat, whose whole thesis is run like a Republican, even though she just lost running like a Republican. Then you have Joy Reid. Joy Reid can't stand Bernie Sanders. Everything she's ever said is anti-Bernie Sanders. Where the hell's the diversity?
Yeah.
It's a wall. Now this is supposed to be the left channel. This is the corporate media's idea of the left channel. So it's Michael Moore going on is the exception that proves the rule. Because when you see an actual progressive on MSNBC, you're shocked. You're like, whoa, how did they let him on? What the hell, right? Or as your dad would say, what's the hell?
What's the hell? Yeah, exactly.
Bless your heart, Michael Moore. I mean, I'm so glad he did that. He should do it more. Go on The View more. They consider you a celebrity, brother. Go on every show. Go back on Bill Maher, defend Bernie Sanders versus Bill's favorite, Amy Klobuchar. Okay, so look, the rest of us have a blockade. We can barely get on any cable stations. I'm not talking about Young Turks, I'm talking about any progressive. There's a giant firewall not allowing any progressives on during first of all, ever. Secondly, especially during a presidential campaign, when it is the most relevant, they're about to vote. They're like, do not let any progressives on. So, and I'm calling out all the celebrities, Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Ruffalo, or wherever you are, all these celebrities, that's the one thing that they'll make an exception for. Celebrity, yes, come on right away. God damn it, Leo, get on there, talk about Green New Deal. Mark Ruffalo, go on there and talk about Green New Deal, Medicare for all, etc.
Yeah.
All of you got to do it right now.
Leo, I mean, you can come here too if you want.
Of course, obviously. But look, we're fighting our hardest for you guys on all of these issues already. But TV has this blockade, and a lot of older people vote. Yes, older people watch TV and they think, I mean, I don't know, man. The radical left on MSNBC say Bernie's too much even for them. So I guess I'm supposed to vote for Joe Biden. I guess that's my only choice. So the celebrities can break the blockade. So they gotta do it. So Michael Moore, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Do that as much as humanly possible. You're absolutely right about the polling. And by the way, because he's a celebrity, they're more afraid to debate him. And secondly, he's 100% right. There's nothing to debate him on. They don't have a single poll in the opposite direction. So go get him, brother. Go get him. Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.